We were dispatched about 4 o'clock this morning for a motor vehicle accident on the thruway, truck over the guardrail. Upon my response, my dispatch notified me that there could possibly be a secondary accident here on Route 5 with a woman trapped. When I pulled up on location, I realized that both accidents were one and the same. It actually was a tractor trailer off of the thruway that landed on Route 5.
How lucky that there was no other vehicles
traveling through, and that was my initial thought, was it was possibly debris from the first accident that caused the second accident, but they were both one and the same.
Okay. So when you arrived on scene, there were 2 people trapped in the cab?
The front windshield was out of the truck. The driver was up and mobile. The passenger was trapped on the passenger side.
Okay, female, male?
The female passenger was trapped. There was supposedly 2 dogs in the truck with him. We only found one. We have yet to find the second dog. The first dog that we found was taken to the animal shelter to be hosed off, cleaned up. We don't know his condition yet.
What do you know about the cause of the accident?
I don't know anything right now at this time, other than, possibly falling asleep.
Falling asleep is the suspicion, right?
Right.
As far as the condition of the driver, where was he transported?
The driver was transported to the hospital. I'm not sure which hospital he went to. I believe the passenger was flown by Mercy Flight to ECMC.
And her condition serious, non-serious?
I'd say non-life-threatening on her. It looked like mostly lower leg injuries.
She was trapped in the vehicle for some time, right?
It was a long extrication process, but it was basically to get her stabilized. She wasn't physically trapped in the vehicle. We were able to get her free, but we administered some meds prior to removing her from the vehicle.
Okay, so it's not like she was trapped.
Correct.
And her injuries don't seem life-threatening?
They do not seem life-threatening.
And, well, I was just going to, in talking earlier, it sounds like, the initial dispatch and you guys showing up, there's some confusion about, exactly where the accident was, what happened.
Correct.
So,
on my response, when they told me of a possible secondary accident with someone trapped, I planned on stopping at the second accident and sending one of my other chiefs up onto the thruway just because of our response proximity from our homes. But when we realized that they were one and the same, we just all came here.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
My 30 years of service, I've never seen anything like this.
I mean, drove right off the bridge.
Right. Supposedly, from the way we understand it, the thruway maintenance crew was working on top of the bridge. There are some witnesses from that crew that were taking a break. They said they saw him hit the guardrail, saw him come off. So that may aid in the investigation as to what actually happened.
So it's not like nobody saw what happened?
Right. It's unusual, honestly, to have an accident at 3:30, quarter to 4 in the morning, and have that many witnesses. So.
Right. And
do you have a description of the dog that's missing?
I do not.
So at this point, you also have the DEC call here.
The DEC spill response is en route. We had approximately 100 gallons of diesel fuel leak out of the saddle tanks into a drainage ditch, which then flows along the thruway to Murder Creek. We did contain it at the scene. We have diking in place right now to prevent it from getting to the creek. And also, when the trailer came dislodged, the diesel tank for the reefer unit began to leak also. So we had multiple leaks going on.
What was it carrying?
It was empty.
It was empty?
Yep.
Okay. That helps.
Yep. Could have been a lot worse.
But talk about the recovery now. We were discussing earlier, it's going to be closed for a while. Just go through what's got to take place and when you think it'll be open.
Dad's Well's on scene right now. They're in the process of pumping off the remaining diesel fuel that's on the truck itself before they upright it. But as you can see, the truck, it's not going to upright very easily. There's multiple pieces and the frame's bent, so it's going to be a lengthy process.
So this road's probably going to be closed anywhere from what, like,
I'd say at best you're looking probably noon.
So at this time you have 2 people transported.
Correct.
Empty trailer. And you said state
We have multiple agencies involved here. We have New York State Thruway Authority, the State Police Thruway are handling the thruway side of the accident. The accident actually started on the thruway. However, State DOT and Thruway Authority are two different entities. So we have New York State DOT involved for guardrail replacement on 5. The thruway's involved up on the thruway. We have Genesee County sheriffs here on Route 5 assisting at the scene, along with state police doing the investigation from the thruway. This is a multi-agency incident right now. For Pembroke and Indian Falls, we're the initial dispatch company. Corfu came in for extrication and hazmat containment. East Pembroke landed Mercy Flight at the Pembroke Town Hall, and Akron has the road shut off at Lake and 5.
As far as the driver's injuries, you said he was walking around.
He was conscious alert walking around. He was actually tending to his wife on my arrival.
Okay, so he was very minor. He was just going to be checked out.
He was transported just because of the mechanism of injury. He did have some cuts on his face, but like I said, he was conscious alert and up and walking.